say,
Top Billin.
I top Billin, fly, Eagles, fly. I said it in that video I did when Sidney Brown was drafted and I dissected his film. The Eagles are so damn good that they don't need any rookie to start and can win the Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying right there? I had some pushback from a couple of people, right? It's always going to be the case, right? Because most people can't really think outside the box, right? It's not the fact that one of these rookies won't start. It's the fact that they don't have to start because the incumbents are that damn good. There's nothing more apparent to me than a cat like Reed Blankenship and his prowess and what you're seeing him throughout camp. Reports are, right, they're rotating at one safety position, right, whether it be my boy Terrell Edmonds, whether it be a young Sidney Brown and all these guys, but nobody's rotating with one Reed Blankenship. And he's one of these guys that flashed to me so much, right? Me being a former safety, keep tabs on safeties all throughout the league, obviously, in college and everything like that. Safety, running back, linebacker, those are my specialties right there, right? Reed Blankenship is hard, right? That boy cold. He can play some football. I'm telling you this right now, and he flashes in all phases. When I played, I had a coach. He used to always tell me, he'd be like, leave a man where they stand. I'm like, leave a man where they stand. Meaning a good safety, right? You don't always have to make plays at or beyond the line of scrimmage because you're a safety. A lot of the times you're back, you may be rolled to the post, you may be at mid-depth, or you may be sniffing the box. Leave a man where they stay, meaning you be a good tackler. Get that man on the ground. You don't have to make bone-jarring hits and all that. You got to leave a man where they stay, right? That's one of the things that this dude does very well. His football intelligence is off the chain. The dude obviously can run. For whatever reason, man, maybe it won't resonate with people, but if you obviously know football, you can tell that Reed Blankenship can play some damn football. All right, now look at this joint right here. I always love it when they do this, right? They're in nickel personnel, but they're still with their base front. So a 3-safety set can be in vogue anyway, right? If you talk about getting my boy Terrell Edmonds from the Hokies, right, getting him on the field, maybe along with Sidney Brown and, of course, Reed Blankenship, to me, that would be the way to go, especially when you're probably having trouble finding someone opposite of Nakobe Dean there. So having that in vogue, right, a lot of the times you get more speed on the field, but you can see this right here. They're going to, right, in these type of situations right here, when you're in a probably coverage across the board, right? So you're zoning on both sides here. Technically, you would be zoning and working a 3-deep shell on this one, but wherever the ball goes, it's up for the communication to roll right there, right? So on this play right here, right there in shotgun, this looks like a passing formation. He's able to sniff this out, run the alley. That shit is cold right here. This is a cold play, right? Cold play, right? Shout out to cold play, right? And you're supposed to get that roll safety here. From that standpoint as well, you don't necessarily get that, but it does not matter, right? You can tell who's on their football intelligence game. Look at this. He starts before the play. He's creeping before the play, and look at him run this down. Oh, and that's on a very good back, Aaron Jones, man. Aaron Jones, which I know about Aaron Jones. Right, Philly cats know what I'm talking about right there. Listen, your man right here rolling that right. I want you to see this, right? Before the ball is snapped. Look, the ball's not even snapped yet. He's already creeping. So remember this. If this is some type of play action, right, he's playing it hard, right? He's rolling to his side. Supposed to get that right there to combat that. Somebody has to roll to your zone there. So he got the memo right there. That's just off of FBI, football intelligence. And they're working pretty much naked back there. And look at him. He made the right call right there. Just a nasty football intelligence in the guy. Leaves men where they stand. We'll see it from this position right here. Look at it right here. You see him start to creep right there, and then look at the angles he's taking, right? Shifting. Jakob, right there. Leaving the man where they stand. All right, even more so now that Sean Desai is in tow, there's going to be duality at the safety position, meaning whomever's back there can either be the weak safety or the close side safety. So you got to have a versatile skill set like that, and Blankenship has that, man. Once again, creeping on a come up right here against the Dallas Cowgirls. You see him, right? He understands, right? Look at that. He's gap shooting, working that A gap by himself, right? By himself. He saw that coming. That's somebody who understands, right? Remember, this could be play action right there. So you always got to have that wherewithal about yourself, right? Because he would have to try to get some type of depth to at least take away the mid zone, right? But you see right here, he guesses right. Maybe he's not even a guess, right? He just knew. And then look at that, right? Head on the outside. He ends up tackling a lineman right there. Look at that. He ends up tackling the lineman right there and tackling Zeke, right? He got himself a 2-for-1 right there, right? A football tackle, a menage a trois football to pause. I gotta pause that, man. I'm sorry. I'm mad I said that. All right, right here we're in 3 deep zone, and you can see him working mid zone here. So you got someone working to the post here, and watch him on this one right here. Drive on that spot route. Oof, nasty. Check it out right here. My man's able to see that, right? Since they're pretty much in coverage across the board, Austin Hooper here is going to be trying to find a void in the zone right here. And he recognizes that bad boy and drives on it to perfection. Drives on it and knocks the ball out of his hand. Check it out from this direction right here. Look at that. He almost got himself a pick on that bad boy right there. Come on, man. Can work at depth, work mid-range, can sniff. He can do it all. All right, pretty much coverage across the board. Post safety again, working that mid-range. Now, once again, leave a man where they stand. Look at him diagnose really quick and drive on that. What I want you to notice here is the perfect technique. Head on the outside. This guy is going to have a high tackle, like a high short tackle rate, the high tackle percentage or whatever some nerd would call it, right? Because he has perfect technique, just the way they talk about it. You know who doesn't? Some clown like Chauncey Gardner, right? Who thinks that they can size up big running backs and just, you know what I'm saying, lay into them and they're going to go down every time. The shit don't work that way, baby. It's called football, right? There's physics involved in that a lot of times. And my man Reed Blankenship makes sure he's on the right end of that most of the time. All right, last one right here. Real men watch to the end and then comment. You got 12 personnel. So the way that they have this, right, with this unbalanced formation, comes into a balanced formation, you'll get Epps here following what's going to be, right, the weak receiver here, right? He's working to the strong side. They roll the coverage here with Blankenship, and he works from the post. Listen, this is my favorite play, straight up, right? I was jumping out my seat when this happened last year, straight up, right? Watch him roll to the post, get depth, and then drive on the ball and pick that bad boy off against the great Aaron Rodgers. This is a preview too, right, of the Jersey Murf Bowl right here. When my Eagles be picking off Aaron Rodgers and my Guma team, New York Jets right there in the Super Bowl. That's hard. That's some straight up FBI right here. Look at him get depth, right? He's coming from the post. He doesn't stay flat-footed, right? He's getting depth right there, sticks that foot in the ground, recognizes the over route coming, right? You can see right here, the over route coming, right in the void of that zone that they try to do a lot of the times, right? And he drives on that bad boy to perfection. Rodgers come back, probably just third read in the progression, and nasty, right? That's hard. You know you got a good interception when you don't even touch a dude and he has to fertilize himself. Look at that. He missed the ball, fertilize himself, nausea and all that shit. His stomach is turning. They're going to have to wool like that man's draws, right? That's one of them. It's just a mishap right there. Look at it from this angle right here. That nausea kicked in. Look. Oh, that's that vertigo. How you fall and skid? He got a first down though, right? He got a first down skid. Man, skid like 10 yards off of nausea. That's hard. So Reed Blankenship's one of these guys, man, that I absolutely love. One of these incumbent cats that just work their way up through the program, and you can just see how the coaches have confidence in them, right? Not saying how it will play out ultimately. Maybe it'd be a 3 safety set a lot of the times, or maybe it's Sidney Brown and Reed Blankenship. Remember, I said duality at the safety position, so they both have to be able to flip each other's roles. And it can go like that. All right, but let me know what you think about your boy Reed Blankenship. All right, it's your boy Jersey Murf. Fly Eagles Fly. As always, make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and I'm out. Salute.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.